You can't make this shit up.
Come and fly away with me. 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 Don't you be afraid, everything will change. You and I jumping off the edge. They say dreamers never die. So come and fly, come and fly, come and fly away with me. We're rising, we're falling, we're making through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000
Welcome back to the Pop Culture Corner, my culture comrades, as we like to call you. Is that a new thing? I don't know. It can be a new thing. Glad to have you here tonight as we have a special episode of Combating Hate, Geeks and Gamers edition. This time, the Geeks and Gamers, Jeremy can feel the ship sinking beneath him, and the video that he puts out is literally just pettiness and laughable. And it's really laughable. He has nothing to attack on the show, Lord of the Rings, the new Amazon show. He's simply attacking the hosts for being persons of color and being gay, and it was the most laughable experience. So we're going to take a look at that. And we're joined by our friend Eddie, oh my Diaz, with his sporting his Geeks and Gamers merch.
Yeah, you already know I have to represent for them. I'm a Geeks and Gamers show, I guess.
Yeah, terrible attire, but it's funny. It's funny in its own right. Now, the video we're gonna play is Jeremy. I don't even know. Like, he's he's attacking these hosts, and you'll see. We'll stop it continuously, but here it is. So. This would be a quick one because it's a slam dunk.
I can't wait to see. I already expect he always says the same shit, but maybe I'll be surprised.
Yeah, or maybe not.
Rings the Clown Show.
Already.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, and already I'm like,
presented by Amazon continues to get worse and worse every single day. And if we needed a better example, then we have it now. We have a perfect example of how they view you and Lord of the Rings. And it's this video right here. This video puts it all into perspective. There is zero defense of what they are doing with Lord of the Rings. None. And they are getting massive backlash, rightfully so. Now, this video is unlisted now. Unlisted with 13,000 views. Unlisted and ratioed to hell.
It's funny,
right
Geeks
where
and
it
Gamers
belongs,
talking about
because
being
these
ratioed.
super fans, as they are called, only want to discuss representation, diversity, and all of the nonsense that comes with social justice propaganda. This is a billion-dollar social justice propaganda movement right here. Lord of the Rings, presented by Amazon. Nothing more than a billion-dollar social justice propaganda piece. That's it. But let's listen to what the super fans have to say about Amazon's Lord of the Rings. Now, I'm probably going to have to move forward a little bit because they have claimed this trailer. So there's parts of the trailer in here. I don't want this video to get claimed, but we'll see what happens. Here we go.
Every time I was like, okay, take a breath, something new would happen. And it was,
it's Middle Earth, there's never peace, right? If, like, Sauron is hot, I feel like people would be like, I can fix him.
Lord of the Rings super fans, ladies and gentlemen. This is a Lord of the Rings super fans. They are directly insulting your
just
intelligence.
attacking the
They think
hosts.
you are stupid. They think you are so dumb that you're going to buy into these people, this group of people right here, being super fans of Lord of the Rings. My goodness.
Pretty sure it was just a joke.
Fantasy series, The Lord of the Rings.
Well, he's
Rings of
making
Power.
fun of the hosts.
Just dropped with a teaser trailer.
He's
And I'm here.
stereotyping the
Influencers,
hosts, and he's
Janelle,
saying
Joel,
they're
and
not
Chelsea.
real
You guys
super
doing?
fans
Very
of Lord of the
excited after
Rings.
watching that.
They're
What?
Very intrigued to
Just-
just see everyone else's
they're
thoughts
just,
and just gather what
you
we
know,
think.
That's what we're here for. That's what we're here
persons
for.
of
Alright,
colors
three
and
words
gay
to describe
folk
the Rings of Power.
hired.
No, I
Um,
definitely understand
Yeah.
that.
Breathtaking.
So
I
so
knew
he's
he'd
not
invade,
attacking the show. He has nothing to
exhilarating
attack the
and
show about.
intriguing.
He's
I didn't notice that
attacking
you
the
were saving
hosts.
Yeah,
someone.
no,
Wow,
His
that could
credibility
just
as
only
fans.
apply to
Trying.
one
It's
trailer.
ridiculous.
Every
It's
time I
petty.
was like, okay, take a breath. Something new would happen.
It's the
So many
pettiest thing I've
specifics,
ever
ladies
fucking
and
seen.
gentlemen. So many specifics.
Like he is an
Wow.
all-time.
That
Jeremy
couldn't
is
apply
an
to any
all-time
other
low.
trailer you're
This is
excited
the
about
pettiest
ever.
and most laughable
Literally, like,
thing
and I was
I've
like,
seen
Full
ever.
chair?
Joel, what about you?
Oh, I would say like expansive because
Yeah.
we're getting this like whole new.
He
look into the
continuously
age of
claims
series.
propaganda.
It's gonna be so
His
amazing.
his
I also
entire
wanna
channel is
say
propaganda,
representative because we're getting, like,
and that's
more diversity
confirmed
within
by
the
an
series, like,
ex-employee.
with health, with
You know,
safety,
by them using the
and
algorithm
I'm very
to
enjoyable
gain
with
views.
looking at that.
Um,
And
you
then
know,
I
that-
guess,
that-
like,
But that's a
intriguing
different topic.
because
But
obviously this period of history within
I mean,
the Middle Earth
Jeremy is
very
such a
rife
hypocrite.
with notions of the plot of like The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, and seeing how the Rings of Power are being forged.
Definitely more than 3 words.
I
I'll take it. I love it. I love
Thank you. I'm an over-explainer.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
I would say.
Look how mad he
False
is.
stroke.
Look how mad he is.
Wow.
No, I
Very
see.
strong
He's,
word.
Wow.
right now he's
Wow.
just
It's like
nitpicking.
popping up with your name on the byline. So in teaser trailer, and obviously a lot of stuff you've probably read about it, we're introduced to the first black elf.
Mhm.
We're introduced to the first female dwarf. Now, diversity, especially on screen as an actor, means a lot to me.
So we are 2 minutes in, and we've heard about diversity multiple times now. Not the story. No, not the story. Not how it's going to complement the story. No, about diversity, representation. That's the super fans, according to Amazon Prime's UK channel.
This is
Growing up, I
ridiculous.
hardly
This
had
is
that.
laughable.
Watching TV and watching a lot of film and stuff. Never saw people.
Like
with minorities.
literally, this is
So
laughable.
It's exciting to see that
Like,
diversity is being explored. In the
Jeremy
Well,
can
how are any of
clearly-
you fans then if you could never find your representation in
so
Lord of the
many
Rings?
more
How
topics
are
that
you
he could
super
discuss.
fans
This is-
if you never had
this is-
the
this seems
representation
even
to
low for
connect you to
Jeremy.
it? You see, Ryan's made this point. Ryan and Arc Outpost has made this point multiple times. How these people will claim,
They're
"Oh, I've been
attacking
such a
hosts
big
on
fan of
being
Marvel
fans
my
or
entire
super
life,
fans.
and now I'm happy that I
Hosts
can
on
finally
show
have representation for me, and I
based
can connect
around
to it." Well, then
the
how were you a
premiere
fan
of a
already if you
trailer
didn't have the
for a
representation? And the only way you can
fantasy
connect to the story is to have the
series.
representation you can connect to. How have you been a fan your whole life? How are you a mega
The
fan?
whole
How are these people sitting here
9-minute
claiming
video
they're
is
super fans?
hilariously petty.
Now
and-
you're saying
and-
with the
and
representation, I can
Jeremy
finally connect
is
to the story.
It's
That's
so
Almost like they're
hurt.
making shit up.
That's not well, you are making shit up, but that's not the same thing as saying I can't connect to the representation. Is the same thing as calling it garbage. Obviously, they still liked it. They just wish that was something they could connect to in the series or franchise. That's all. That's simply it.
Seeing the casting decisions, that's really, really exciting to see. It's just going to mean so much to like me personally because it's getting that representation in Middle Earth. Young kids are going to see that on screen, and it's just going to be really nice for them to be like, "Oh, hey, there's someone that
It's
looks
just a
just
very
like me."
low,
being like an
low
elf
thing
and
for
dwarf.
Jeremy.
Yeah, it just fills me with
Yeah, he
awe.
has
And
a
you can say,
nitpick.
look, watch him.
More
Watch how
diversity.
mad he is.
Yeah,
And I love
it's
his
inspiring for the
beard
next generation.
thing that he's got going on.
In the original.
I don't know. I guess he just gets triggered by the words like representation, diversity, and stuff like that. And he has to
I loved
And
it,
and he automatically
I loved it,
goes
but-
for anti-SJW.
But I have to
he goes
complain
for,
about lack
you
of
know,
diversity
SJW
and
shots.
female voices, even though there are women in it. And I've already seen what she has to say. She's going to talk about the women don't communicate and all that.
And the 3 women who
He'll
are in
skip
it
through all
never
the
speak to
parts
one another.
because he doesn't want to hear black women
So
speak.
it
He
will
doesn't
be
want to hear
so
women
cool to be
speak at
able to
all.
see
He wants
more
to
female
simply
representation,
just
so that
have
we see them actually
gaming
interact with one another.
in pop
Very
culture.
excited to see
Most
it.
What about you,
indefinitely be white male predominant.
Like, as you said,
That's basically who.
So here we
who
are,
Jeremy is,
almost
and what
4
he
minutes
wants.
in, and we have focused on diversity representation for the entirety of the super fan cut. I love the comments just destroying them. And it's only going to get worse. So again, there you see that
It's
beautiful
from
ratio.
weirdos
And
like them,
speaking
that's
of
probably why.
ratios,
Well,
main
yeah,
trailer,
the video got ratioed by bots of
104,000
Geeks and Gamers.
downvotes, ladies and gentlemen. 104,000 downvotes.
Well, that's
Yeah,
it's a beautiful,
104,000
beautiful thing.
downvotes.
We also have
by the way,
the UK
okay,
trailer
pause,
at 46,000 downvotes.
So, I found this video via this tweet.
Yeah, I
It's
saw it too.
a bit sus that the dislikes have gone up 10,000 in a day, almost as if it's being botted by day-old accounts. And this is a day after Geeks and Gamers puts out their video. This video gets review bombed and ratioed. You don't think it's Geeks and Gamers, bot accounts and their loyalists, their cultists, that they've cultivated over the years? You don't think that's who's disliking this video? It happens all the time in the YouTube world. That's why all these creators didn't want the dislike button to not mean anything anymore.
Oh yeah, that's why they had to get that extension to see the dislikes, because they like making fun of stuff like that. When
So
it gets
completely
ratioed.
ratioed
they
across the
love
board
that.
now. So you have this one ratioed, you have the main trailer ratioed, you have your unlisted video of Lord of the Rings super fans, these influencers that are such big experts on Lord of the Rings and Tolkien. It's just what? It
Jeremy,
doesn't.
you're
It's
just
so funny to watch this all
honestly,
play
you're
out.
just
So it's going to
petty.
continue to get worse
So
because, like I've
petty.
said, these fans, these Lord of the Rings fans, aren't putting up with it. They are not here for your garbage. They are here to hold you 100% accountable. You can't fool them. You can't get one over on them. And as you see right here by this trailer, they are letting you know right now they ain't falling for it. And it's only going to get worse because, again, this trailer,
I already know what's gonna happen after this.
to me, was very normie-centric.
Jeremy's so triggered by
But
this.
The fan base didn't fall for it at all. And I broke it down in one of my other videos talking about how
anybody, to be honest.
you look at other trailers for video games or movies that ultimately had really bad optics and generally failed to do anything
The show is based
successful.
on the books, the movies.
The
It's like-
initial trailers did very well, and they didn't have as much backlash as you would imagine they would have once we got to see the end product.
Really entirely
This
sure yet.
trailer,
But we know it
massive
takes place
backlash
thousands of years
from the start.
before the
It's
events
only
of
going to
Lord
get worse
of the
because we
Rings.
haven't even seen how bad this is going to be. There is zero defense of what they've
Patrick.
done. They have called the fans racist. They have
Jeremy
called the fans
is White
sexist. They have
Dragon.
decided
That
that
is the
diversity
comment
and
of the
representation
night.
and inclusion is the most important thing to this pre-existing universe. And Lord of the Rings fans
Comment of
are
the
not
night, Patrick.
standing for it.
Comment of the
I
night.
love it. This is perfect. Fans continue to win. Fans continue to let their voices be heard. And Amazon has stepped in it big time. So it's only going to get worse from here. Thank you guys for checking out this video. I appreciate that. Thank you for subscribing to Geeks and Gamers. We've had a lot of great content here on the channel. The channel continues to grow, and that's only because of all of you. So smash the melee button, comment below, share this
Smash
video
the
out. We
melee
appreciate it,
button.
and we will talk to you later.
All right. So, guys, what did we think of that Geeks and Gamers video? Was it trash or was it trash?
The thing I saw, and this is the first time I saw it too, but I did see the thumbnail a long time, like hours ago and stuff like that. But when I see it, it's just him nitpicking what's there. Obviously, there's people of color and I guess obviously person of color gay man there as well. So I guess in a way he can use that to nitpick. Like, look at these. The thing I have to say, and I hate saying this, but I think sometimes I don't go out of my way. I think I never really called them racist, sexist, or misogynist at all. But like I said, that type of content that they make probably attract those people. I know for a fact it has to attract those people that are. So in a way, seeing per people of color and like I said, a gay individual talking about this type of franchise they love, they'll see it as an attack. So they'll probably see it as in a way they'll probably see it as like, I don't want this disgusting stuff in my entertainment. This is identity politics. This is I can't believe they're giving attention to these people who are probably going to ruin the source material, stuff like that. And I think that when it comes to, I'm not a Lord of the Rings fan, to be honest. I only saw the first 3 movies and nothing else, but I enjoyed it. I just don't really care about it altogether. No standard additions killed me, but they're obviously just nitpicky. There's nothing there. They just, besides the trailer that's obviously getting disliked by the people who follow them or the people who have the same ideology. I know all of them make videos. All those anti-SJWs make some videos around the same time. So imagine the older audience, and they're big audiences too. That's a shame. So obviously, all of them together, they're gonna even though they don't say the dislike, obviously, their fans are the type of crazy people who do dislike. And
of course.
I know for a fact that once the show comes out, they're gonna review bomb it.
Yeah.
And then these people are gonna cover it, saying it's a win for the fans, and the fans have spoken. I already know for a fact that's gonna happen.
Mark Eddie's words. That that's exactly what's gonna happen.
Yeah, they're gonna review bomb them, and then they're gonna cover it and a bunch of videos saying, that the fans have spoken, and we don't want this woke trash. I already know it's gonna happen. The grift is easily to pick up, but it's a shame too because they don't give it a chance. There's a thing of prejudging. Yes, obviously everyone prejudges something. You can play the same thing to these Snyder assholes, but at the same time, it's like at least wait for it to come out. Like, you guys already, if it's hard when it comes to them because they spend months attacking it before it even comes out. Then they can't even go with an open mind because they already have that obvious bias. And even if they do like it, since they already built a narrative for months, they had to keep it because the audience would be shocked and the audience would be like, "Wait, that means you're SJW too?" Like that's
yeah. And Geeks and Gamers, like that. Like I said, I repeat, that was an all-time low, even for Jeremy, sinking down to simply hating, not even on the show, but just on the hosts of the show for being persons of color, for being presumably gay, for their, whether they're fans or not. He attacked those aspects of these people rather than the show or anything else. The basis for the video was to attack the host of the show. Jeremy is like, you can tell that he can feel the Geeks and Gamers ship sinking because his viewership is going down, and he wants to be relevant. And honestly, I'm just waiting for the day that Geeks and Gamers kind of fades away. I'm hoping it happens quite soon.
To be honest, all these anti-SJW channels, no, they are big, but sadly, I think this content could go on for at least another 5 to 10 years. To be honest with you, like, people are really, when it comes to this way of thinking, it is a big majority. That's a shame, but it is a big majority of people who think like this. Everything's woke. You see people like me, talking about something like that, like me being brought into like a established franchise, or people like me just being there in general. They'll see it as an attack. They'll see it as something that's unnecessary. That's just see the thing about it too is he was talking about it in the video when these people I don't know any of their names. So I'll just say that obviously the person of colors and all that stuff we're talking about it. That's all they were just talking about, their love for Lord of the Rings and all that stuff, and obviously how they care about representation. And he already said it. Oh, look, see, it's they're gonna ruin that. It's like, well, they're just talking about representation. They're not
it's
talking
a preconceived notion for it to be bad. Because it includes any representation or SJW. It's a mess. But Eddie, thank you for joining me. I knew this was going to be a quick one, but we need to combat the hate, guys. We need to shed light on these terrible videos. Geeks and Gamers is nothing but a channel that spreads fear, spreads chaos, spreads
their fans don't see it that way. Fans see it as people pushing back against the woke narrative and people who are actually who are respectful of the source material and just want good stories to be told. That's how their fans see it. Trust me, when I make videos about these people, often I always see in the comments a bunch of people talking shit, saying this and that. They see them as heroes in a way that's just weird. All they do is to attack minorities, attack women.
That's the point, is to shed light against that, to spread positivity, to promote an anti-SJW for whatever that means. And I think we're helping shedding light on that. Eddie, where can people find you on social media?
Oh yeah, you can find me at All My Ideas for YouTube and Twitter. That's just not that hard to find me. I make mostly DC stuff often because there's not really anything else that's really trending or breaking news. But yeah, it's just sometimes I do make content on these guys. I'm not gonna lie, but sometimes I try to avoid it because it's like, what's the point? They're not gonna change. Their opinions are stated, and I don't even know if that's their true opinions. Obviously, when it comes to this hate clicks or justified hate watching is that's good for monetization. They know what they're doing. They know that's how you get fast clicks being like that. Negativity sells. That's all I'm gonna say there. Like, it's whatever.
Negativity sells, and that is super true. Guys, make sure to smash that like button, share the show across social media, and subscribe. If you want to help support the show, click join below. For as low as $2.99, become a member, and or send a super chat while we're live. It is just me running the channel by myself as of right now, so everything helps. Truly, we do love you. We do it for you. We do it for the culture.
Yes.